Hi guys, and welcome to my September orchid update. It's already getting cold outside here in Finland, so most of my orchids had to be moved indoors. I will just turn off the fan because it's so noisy and then we will start. Okay, let's start with this one, this large one here. It's my Cattleya skinneri, the one that had suffered some sun damage. And it lost some leaves, and I'm afraid it's going to lose even more because some are becoming a bit ugly. But it has a new growth. It's a large one behind the others there. Yeah, so I think it will be okay, but it will become a bit ugly for some time. I'm so sorry. Well, what next? Let's jump to the row above. And this one here with this large flower is my Silogeny. It's a cross of Usitana and Salmonicolor, and it's doing so well that the flower this year is much bigger than the one that it made last time. Can you see the size? I'm sorry it's a bit dark because it's quite dark here, and I close my curtains because I'm in front of the window. And I think when I have these lights here and my mobile phone and I'm filming, people on the street will think I'm filming them. So I had to close the curtains. But as you can see, has a large flower. I will make a video about this some other time, but let's go to the next one. This is my Hawara lava burst. And now all the flowers are open, and as you can see, it looks so nice. The flowers are very beautiful and red. And there are so many. As you can see, it's very nice. And this is a fern. It's also growing. I give it orchid feed and it likes it. My Cattleya persivaliana, it has two new growths here and down there. I cannot see yet if it has any sheaths. It's supposed to be flower size, but I don't know yet because the oldest bulbs have not yet made sheaths. So we'll see. And this is my Cyclops. It has a new growth behind these ones. It's a bit difficult to see, but it's behind there, a new leaf. I hope it will also make a flower spike. I have this very long spike there and a very small bud there. And this one is my Colmanara Masai Red. Right there in the middle, over there, is the newest growth. It has already very long leaves. And if you remember from another video, after I repotted it, this growth had grown quite well and quite fast. And now below here I have an OID phal that makes very large flowers. It has a new leaf, and this one is my oldest phal. I love it. It's fragrant and makes small flowers, and we will probably see them soon, at some time, because it has a new spike. And now this is my mini mark. It has made two new leaves this after the summer, this big one and lots of new roots. This is the Cattleya Ivanhoe or Ivanhoe, I don't know how to pronounce it. It didn't make a sheath. I don't know if it is really flower size yet. We will have to see and wait. And now that small Cattleya there in a very small pot is a division of my Cattleya when this Valentine in June. I have showed it in another video when I cut the rhizome when it was still in one pot, and the back bulbs made a new lead. As you can see, this small one here. I have repotted it after that. And I decided to put this in one small pot, so it will soon start to make new roots here because it has the old roots and one new root, and it will start its life as a new plant in its own pot. And this one here is the dendrobium I got from Rachel, a spring dream Apollon. It has grown well, it has lots and lots of new roots there. It's so dark you won't be able to see it, but it has lots of new roots. And this one is the Xiantsu Ostelov. Cattleya Xiantsu Ostelov City Little Love, the one I made a video about. It has a very nice fragrance. Let's see, focus. This flower lasts a lot. And this one behind her is my Vanda Red Temptation. And it's blooming. I love this Vanda and I recommend it. If you buy orchids in Europe, you might try Kurling Orchid from Germany. I bought this one from them. I knew it's an easy orchid because it used to be Ascosenda, and now Ascosendas are all Vandas, but this one, it blooms several times a year, and last year it made 3 spikes, and this year it made 1 here, and this is the second one. This one was in my balcony before, and it got a bit cold, and I didn't notice on time, so I got a little bud blast here. As you can see, this one's died, and in this branch here some buds also died, so this is a small flower count than usually, but it looks so beautiful nevertheless. Yes, and I wanted to show you this sometimes can make 2 flower spikes from the same place, as you can see. Well, what else? Let's go there. Can you see that one over there behind? The others, this is my Aliciara Tahitian Dancer that I got from Rachel, and it has 2 new growths, and they are having been growing a lot, and they look nice, and they have new roots, and now I can see that all the old bulbs have become plump because they were quite thin in the beginning and wrinkly, but now they are all plump. It's looking so good and doing so well. And behind there is my Brassavola nodosa. My Brassavola has I don't remember how many new bulbs, was it 5 or 7, and it has sheath. Let's see if I can zoom. Here you can see, but if you know Brassavolas and have grown them before, you probably know that a sheath is not a guarantee of blooming. It really needs at least 10 Celsius degrees different temperature difference between day and night, and sometimes when we cannot give it like that and the temperature is not as different during the night, then it might not bloom at all. This needs really a lot of light. During the summer I gave it direct sunlight and it had become quite purple, but this is normal for Brassavolas. And now, because it's not getting direct sun, it's not purple anymore, but it has sheath. I hope it will bloom, but I prefer not to expect much because right now I'm not being able to give it a 10 degrees temperature drop during the night, but we will see. And this is my Ludisia discolor. Some cuttings I have planted in this pot. I used to give it less light because if you don't give it so much light, it's more purple, more beautiful below the leaves, the underside. But if you want it to bloom, you need to put it under light. So this is what I'm trying this time.